Hello, folks. It's been a long time. It must have been at least 3 or 4 years since I've done a video. So here it is, shave of the day, Monday, May 18th, 2020. We're right in the middle of this pandemic, and so I thought that maybe now would be a good time to kind of reboot the channel. So here we go. We're gonna have a shave. Yeah, it's been a long time. So let's just get right to the gear. The implements of destruction, as it were. Razor is this guy right here. You can see that. It's a Dorco. And this may be a little tough to see, but it's a 1151. Really pretty scales. It used to have some gold wash on here, but the razor wasn't really cared for real well before I got it, so there was some pitting and stuff, so I just polished it off. So there's our razor. The brush, I've had it soaking here, is this guy here. It is a no number rubber set 400. I restored and I set an Omega Pro knot into it. Soap is this guy right here. Rosemary and Mint, made by Max Schaefer. This is his vegan formula. Don't ask me where to buy it because he doesn't sell them. He's a hobbyist and he just makes them because he's got plenty of money to do it. And he just does it for the fun of it. And then when he makes them, he gives them away. And so I have a couple of them. I've got this one and I've got a ginger ale scent that's really nice too. Rosemary Mint Aftershave. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Epic Peppermint. I think it'll go real nicely with the rosemary and mint shave soap. So squeeze the brush, shake the brush. So yeah, we're right in the middle of a pandemic. I've actually been watching more shave videos than I have now in a long time. David Gonzalez, So Sharp David, actually tagged me in a video, and I never really did the video that he tagged me for. It was like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 video, and I don't know, I might get to it, I might not, but it kind of inspired me to get back to YouTube and kind of, like I said, reboot my channel, so to speak. I'm still your friendly neighborhood appliance repairman. That's what I do on a daily basis, but this week I've actually had some vacation time I had to kill, so I took some time off of work. So I've got a week, this whole week here, to just kind of hang around the house, get some housework done, catch up on a few things, maybe binge watch some shit. Started watching The Expanse on Amazon Prime. That's pretty cool. If you're into, space dramas, be right up your alley. Been watching the 3rd season of Ozark, and I just loaded the hell out of this brush. So Max makes a pretty thirsty soap. So I'll probably wind up with a shitload of lather here. Still been active in the various Facebook groups. Probably spend most of my time on razor and brush. It's some people don't like it because shit gets political and people act butthurt, but it's still my family, so I hang out there quite a bit. How have you all been? You know, I haven't been doing YouTube videos, but I've still been active in the community. What have I been up to? Still working. We're considered essential here in Illinois. The appliance repair businesses. So things have not changed much for me other than all the CDC guidelines that we have to follow when we go on a call. That makes things a little more difficult. I find the masks to be cumbersome, difficult to breathe. I normally wear glasses, and of course my glasses get all fogged up and it's difficult to see. But, you know, it is what it is. Got married 3 years ago. Actually, my 3rd anniversary is coming up in 2 days. Moved to a different house. It's actually the house I grew up in. So I've lived here off and on for 35 years in Chatham, Illinois. Just a few miles south of the state capital of Springfield, hometown of Abe Lincoln, 16th President of the United States. Alright, I think I'm done playing with my lather here. Let's scrape some whiskers. Actually, I've been getting back into shaving with a safety razor. So, it's actually been a while since I've used a straight. Now this one's just beautiful. I love this razor. Caught a hell of a deal on it at an antique store. I actually had been eyeballing this razor in the antique store for a few years, but the guy wanted way too much for it. Well, too much for me to spend. He wanted $300 for it. And so I sat on it. Would go in every now and then and kind of look at it, see if the price dropped. Finally, he did drop the price. I think he was tired of it, having it in his inventory. He dropped it down to $199. So I went in, I made him an offer, and he took it for much less than $199. Dorcos are pretty rare. You don't see them too much, and when you do, they do usually command high dollar, but in the condition this one was in, it was not worth $200. Just freshened up the edge on it. Actually, I completely redid the edge. I wasn't happy with the edge I had on there, so I killed it. Started out on the 1K and reset the bevel. And then went to the 3K. Both the 1K and the 3K are Sahiro. And then I went to an Apache Red. As my pre-finisher. finished up on my Escher, which is a dark blue Escher. And I must say, the edge has turned out pretty darn nice. Just going to go back to the soap here. I don't think I've loaded it quite enough, or either I'd hydrated enough. There's no bearing on the quality of the soap. It's more my technique than anything. This soap has a fair amount of mint in it because it really gets you a nice cold face. And this brush, don't necessarily like the loft on this brush here. It's got too much loft, too high. I think I set it at 65 millimeters, which for an Omega is not ridiculously high. But I think for this brush, it's a little too high, so I may go down to like 62. I actually set it using silicone so I could play with the loft a little bit on it and see what I liked. Once I find a sweet spot, I'll freaking set it with epoxy. Yeah, this soap is nice, got a nice cooling effect from the mint. Hope everybody's staying safe during all this crazy shit going on. I gotta tell you, last time you saw me, I had a goatee, and I'd worn a goatee since, good Lord, probably the mid-late 90s. And I shaved it off last October, and I've been trying to get used to shaving my chin here. And upper lip with a straight. It's been quite the challenge. It's definitely a different skill set. And it may be my sensitive skin, but it's definitely a different skill set from just doing your cheeks and neck. That is for sure. I don't want to keep this too long, so I'll just do the 2 passes. So, I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm going to rinse off and I'll come back and we'll do the post. Alright, I'm back. Cold water rinse. Applied a little bit of Nivea Post-Shave Balm. Just kind of letting that soak in a little bit. A little comment on my channel. So in the past, it's mainly just been shave of the day videos. I'm probably not going to get into reviews or anything like that. There's plenty of dudes out there doing reviews and people who've got plenty more followers than I do, or subscribers, viewers than I do. But I may venture into like doing some cooking things. That's one of my hobbies. I love cooking. I used to cook professionally before I got into appliance repair, so I might do some cooking videos if y'all can stand to look at my ugly, filthy kitchen, which I will try to clean up first. So, post-shave. Like I said, I put on some Nivea Sensitive Post-Shave Balm. This is the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Epic Peppermint Aftershave. Whoa. Comes out fast even with that restrictor. PAA makes the best aftershaves in the business. Even, you know, most mint scents don't last very long, but I found this one to last a lot longer than any other mint scented product that I've ever came across anyway. How long? I don't know. You get nose blind eventually, but you know, I'll still catch whiffs of it hours later. So there we have it. Shave of the day, May 18th, 2020. Implements of Destruction. Dorco 1151. That's a 6/8, a full 6/8, maybe between 6 and 7/8. Max Schaefer's Rosemary and Mint. That's a vegan formula. Rubber Set 400. Omega Pro Knot. PAA Epic Peppermint Aftershave. So, there we have it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed your time here, like, comment, and subscribe. And have fun, be safe, and remember, happy shaving.